Yo, people, did what we're telling them is your boy Njies, man, like Njies at MLC Njies in the building. Man, I've got Boondocks Uncle Ruckus interview on The Breakfast Club by a man like young, dedicated, and proper blood. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into it, subscribe to the channel. This is second, third, 12, 6, 7 time here. You might as well subscribe because you're obviously enjoying the content, but also a link in the description. That's a Twitch link right there. Also, a like button, hit that, fam. It goes along with the algorithm. Now, I was doing reactions on my music channel. You see it on the screen and them thing there, fam. You know what I'm saying? MLC Music. And this randomly just came up, and I was like, mad thing, fam. You know what I'm saying? You know, this world, bro, the internet is very creative, blood. There's a whole lot of SHIT on the internet, but there's very creative people, but and these are one of the things that, you know what I'm saying, people just be doing just randomly because of love of it, you know what I'm saying? So I thought, hey, why not tap in them things that see what I go on, and that it seemed interesting. And funnily enough as well, Breakfast Club actually did like a genuine interview with Uncle Ruckus. Like, it's actually on the actual channel, but this one's like animated. There's more like effort put into this one, you know what I mean? So let's see what I go on.
Charlemagne the God here. I have a brave guy who's from the right side of things. Y'all may or y'all may not know him. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Good morning, sir.
How y'all doing? This here's Uncle Ruckus, no relation.
Uncle Ruckus.
Charlemagne the God. First of all, I don't
So he took the audio from the original one, made the animation, and put it onto here, fam.
trust you, number one. You done took the name of a good old white French man and using it for your own niggardry. I don't trust you, Charlemagne. I'll be honest with you.
But that's what black people do. We flip and bounce things, you know what I'm saying? We take things that may not necessarily be ours, you know what I'm saying? Or take things that might be...
You can stop right there. You take things. That's what niggas known for. The taking, the taking, the taking.
Who's took more than the white man that you worship, sir?
Don't be that guy. Charlemagne, you're making a fool of yourself right now. Lord, the white man has given us so much. And right now, he's giving us his greatest gift of all. Mr. President Donald Trump.
Oh, Lord.
The greatest gift anybody could ever receive.
Okay, I was going to ask you, what do you think about the job that Donald Trump has been doing as president of the United States?
Stellar. The best thing we've ever gotten. You take a man who made all these promises. He gonna build a wall, and look at it. Most of the wall already up. Most of the wall already up and built. He's helping out the colored folks everywhere. Colored folks ain't never been happier than they is with Donald Trump right now.
That is not true. Contrary to your popular belief, you are colored, but I mean, you're probably one of the few people who likes Donald Trump, sir.
First of all, I am not colored. I am a white man. I happen to be struck with something called revitiligo. It's that same thing that Michael Jackson, that child molester, had, but in reverse. Okay? So let's get that straight, first of all. Second of all, colored people is enjoying the times of their lives.
How? What are you talking about? How?
Look in your bank account, Charlemagne. Look in your bank account, Charlemagne the God. Look at all that money Donald Trump...
He has a point. I'm just saying. He has a point.
I'm putting there through the tax
I'm just saying.
cuts. I'm sure you out right now about to get yourself a brand new Cadillac or whatever the hell it is y'all driving now. You out there about to get yourself something nice to eat, like a shrimp biscuit or something like that, whatever it is you put in your greasy black mouth hole. It's all because of good President Mr. Donald Trump, Mr. President, good Donald Trump.
Well, the thing is, I'm blessed to be able to make a living, but I mean, that doesn't mean that everybody is as blessed as I am, when it comes to finances. So it's a lot of things that Donald Trump is doing that, just aren't good for the country. Like, I feel like hate crimes are at an all-time high. Racism and bigotry is at an all-time high because...
Okay, this is man that Solomon is having a proper conversation with like a cartoon character that's out here to obviously troll and them thing there, but he's playing his part well. I like it, fam. All I want to know is this an impersonator impersonating the original voice actor, or is this actually the voice actor? That's what I want to know.
Bigotry. I think you mean niggardry is at an all-time high. There ain't no bigotry going on under President Donald Trump. He done cured racism. We in a raceless society right now. The only bigotry and niggardry you see is what you're doing to yourself. Case number one, Mr. Jesse Smollett. There's a nigga who paid a nigga to beat him. And don't get me wrong. I enjoy seeing any black man get beat down by another black man. But he brought that on to himself. Don't call it bigotry. Call it niggardry, and it's brought on by you. If you look around you right now, you'll just see smiling colored folks living the dream, living the life that they've always wanted to live. And because of one man, a man whose heart is as big as his hands, Mr. President Donald Trump, Mr. President.
You're not gonna lie. If this guy sees himself as white, why has no one G-checked him about saying the N-word before, bro? That's what I want to know, fam. Because if I was in his world, the Boondocks, I would have checked that guy, fam. I can't lie to you.
How do you feel about Nigerians since the Jussie Smollett situation?
Oh, I will say this. I've always said that the Nigerians was the biggest threat. You got a country, Nigeria, that's basically got the word nigger in the name. We already know where they coming from. But once again, I cannot be angry with somebody who is beating up another colored man. And I do propose, like Jussie Smollett, that he come out with a brand of neckties that just look like nooses hung around your neck.
Well, Burberry did that.
Mercy. Say that again?
Burberry did that. Burberry has the shirts with the noose around the neck.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to put all my money in Burberry. All this expensive tax refund that I'm getting because of Mr. President, good Mr. President Donald Trump, Mr. President, so I'm putting it all in Burberry and just regular nooses for niggas. Nigga nooses.
Have you ever watched Empire?
No, sir. I do not watch colored shows. I watch white shows.
What's your favorite show on TV then?
Fox News. That's the best show.
How the hell do you spell nooses, fam? That's what I want to know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you can't handle the
this
truth.
is ridiculous,
Why?
bro.
If you can't handle a good Tucker Carlson, because they speak nothing but the truth. They don't even know how to lie. I think when they go to Fox, they have a gene removed for lying out of their brain. All they do is tell the truth. Look, the problem with big government, it gives too much stuff away, all right? Health care for all. Now, that would be fine, except the colored folks gonna take it. If it did not include colored folks, then I would just think it's fine. But to be honest with you, health care for all, what does that mean? People gonna live longer. That means colored folks gonna live longer. We do not need a world where colored folks out here living as long as a good white man. Colored folks supposed to do what colored folks did in the past. Die about age 53. You're done. Leave it over to the white man to take care of. No, sir.
You know what's interesting? You've always thought that R. Kelly was guilty. What do you think about him getting charged with 10 counts of sexual abuse?
They actually fully made it, blood. And I spelled noose right, blood. So why didn't it come up, fam? Wait. Burberry noose hoodie, blood. That is crazy to me, blood. Yo. What the What the hell was this? Because I know like there's like a background to like every like fashion show in terms of like there's a foundation, there's a reason to do it. I need to know what the hell this campaign was about, blood, because this is mad to me, fam. What the... Yo, it's like these companies just try to, every once in a while, blood, they'll try to like push the like line of like complete just and utter just stupidness every single year in that, blood, you know what I'm saying, to see what they can get away with in that, blood, you know what I mean, and then retract it and throw it away and try to act like it never happened, fam, and then do it again, that, you know what I mean, it's ridiculous,
we'll say this, man. About R.
That is mad.
First of all, you shouldn't do what he did, but second of all, at least he had the common decency and sense not to make love to or piss on any white children. And that I appreciate.
Yo, Uncle Ruckus.
Leave the white children alone.
So with that said, you probably hate Michael Jackson then.
I am not a fan of his. And I do think that nature is not kind. Nature gave Michael Jackson, that little child molester, Michael Jackson, nature gave him vitiligo, which made him go from being a colored man to a beautiful, beautiful white man. And here I am with the exact opposite. I am not pleased that nature messed me up like that and did something good for a child molester and could not help me out. So I'm a little bit jealous of Michael Jackson.
Jesus Christ.
No, don't say Jesus Christ without saying good white Jesus Christ.
I think that you was very jealous. Something tells me you was very jealous when you saw Kanye in the Oval Office hugging on Donald Trump, calling him daddy.
I will be honest with you. When Kanye did that, I thought he may be the smart, other than Diamond himself, the smartest colored man I have ever seen in my whole life. MAGA, my nigga. MAGA, my nigga. That's all I could think about. Then he done went and switched screams. Then I just don't trust him no more. But for a time, I will be honest with you, I was jealous. I remember falling down on my knees one night and just praying to white Jesus up above. Please, white Jesus up above. Please. Just for a moment, let me have the grace and beauty that Kanye West has sitting there in the Oval Office across from our good president. Just talking truthful talk, talking smart man talk with the smartest man in the world. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have human emotions, and that was one day that I did shed a tear in hopes that I could be Kanye West. just for a day.
Lord have mercy.
In fact, I wrote a book called Kanye for a Day.
Okay. Do you think America is ready for a woman president, Uncle Ruckus?
No, sir, I do not.
And why not?
Women don't have the mental facilities that a white man has.
Lord have mercy.
White men can think about so many things at a time. White man can run a computer, and while he's writing with his left hand with an ink pen, and he's Googling something on the computers with his right hand, and then he's using his other hand.
And women supposed to be the better ones that are better at like multitasking and them things there. Because when I try to do two things at once, yeah, my brain gets scrambled. Like,
And to pay people who working for him. White man has a more developed brain. I don't know if you know anything about bumblebees, but bumblebees got complex eyes. They can see in all kind of different ways at once. White man's got complex brains. They can see things you couldn't possibly see with your little Negro brain. Things that you don't know is coming at you. The white man can already see it. The white man is omnipotent. The white woman is not. The colored woman is not. But here's the hierarchy for president. Got to be a good white man. Then, second, if ain't got no good white man, then a good white woman can take place with the guidance of a good white man. Third, nobody else. Barack Obama proved that a colored man cannot run the country.
That is not true. Barack Obama was one of the greatest presidents of all time, sir.
The white side of Barack Obama did all right. The nigger side fucked us up.
You know, man, something's wrong with you, Uncle Ruckus.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. And I'll tell you one thing. I've been working for Trump for a while. Trump sent me to Hawaii to find Barack Obama's birth certificate. I'm the one who found Barack Obama was a Nigerian or Cancunian or whatever the hell he is.
He's not Nigerian or Cancunian. He's from Kenya.
Cancunian.
Do you think
He's
that...
a Cancun. He's a Cancun.
Let me ask you about a few colored people.
Yes, sir.
Since you love Diamond and Silk. What about Candace Owens?
Let me tell you about some colored folks that I will discuss. Because you're trying to get me riled up in here. Let's talk about the colored folks that y'all done nominated to get run for president.
Okay.
Let's talk about them.
Okay.
Let's talk about them colored folks.
All right, let's talk
Mr.
about
Charlemagne the God.
All right, what do you think about Mr. Cory Booker?
Even niggers don't like Cory Booker. He got nothing new to say. He's done. He's over. He may as well book. Look at his last name and do what it says. Booker. Get out of here, Cory. He ain't got nothing new to add.
Okay, what about Senator Kamala Harris?
Now, Kamala Harris, I'm gonna admit something to you that I didn't even want to admit.
I'm gonna lie, I don't even follow the politics in my own country, so right now this is gibberish to me, blood. If they're talking about politics in a foreign country.
From the behind view, she looked like a fine white woman with that nice chocolatey hair from behind. But when she turn around, you see that the niggardry is strong within Kamala Harris. Oh, she thinks she's slick. Because she locked up a bunch of black folks, threw them in jail, and got on the good side of us Republicans. She thinks she's slick like that. But I can see through her. I can see through her multinationalism. What is she? What's she made up of? What countries went together to make that woman?
Jamaican, India, if I'm not mistaken.
Dirty shithole countries. Anything else?
Oakland?
Yeah. The dirtiest shithole of all. We know that Kamala Harris ain't got a chance in hell. If she could keep her mouth shut, keep turning to the back, and we see that chocolate hair make me think she a white woman, then she'll be fine. Other than that, no. Done.
What do you think about Elizabeth Warren, sir?
Elizabeth Warren. You talking about that Native American, that beautiful Native American woman?
Yes.
First of all, had she not lied about being Native American, with her beautiful, smooth, sexy white skin.
I'm gonna lie, I don't know what the hell these men are chatting about right now.
There's never been competition. Donald Trump is the kind of man, when the doctor tried to pull him out of his mama's vagina when he was being born, he said, "No, thank you, Mr. Doctor. I can do this myself." He's like a superhuman with super beautiful hair. There is no competition for Donald Trump.
Do you think he grabbed his mama's vagina on the way out?
Don't do that. You know that's not real. You know that was something that somebody set up to make it sound like Donald Trump. Plus, I got to be honest with you. If I was a woman, the first thing I would do, I would call President Mr. Donald Trump, sir, up, and I would say, "Excuse me, sir, if you have time, would you like to come and grab my vagina?" To have your vagina grabbed by somebody as great as Donald Trump is one of the biggest gifts that any woman could receive. But I don't think he did it. But if he did, it would be one of the biggest gifts that any woman anywhere could ever receive.
No, that's actually called sexual harassment, sir. Sexual assault.
Not when it,
brother.
not when it's done by somebody as good as he is.
What do you think about Donald Trump's administration having over 30 plus indictments, sir?
I'm sorry. How many indictments do Donald Trump have? Say that again. How many do he have?
His administration has 30 plus, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, but how many does Donald Trump have?
0 now, but
That's exactly right. Because nothing can, when you got somebody as pure heart as Donald Trump, he like Jesus Christ. Remember how Jesus Christ surrounded himself with people who was beneath him, like prostitutes and stuff like that? Donald Trump is like that. He's trying to help all them people up, help all of the downtrodden. He said, bring me your poor, bring me your hungry, bring me your all of that stuff as long as they white.
That wasn't Donald Trump that said that.
Yes, Donald Trump said that. Bring me all them people as long as they white. And he surrounded himself with some ne'er-do-wells and never-do-wellers. He surrounded himself with that, but that is only to lift them up and help them. Every person who been indictment, every one of them was somebody that Donald Trump was trying to help lift up by the bootstraps. There's an old poem about Donald Trump. There's a man walking on the beach, and the man only see one pair of footprints. And the man says, excuse me, I thought you was going to be there for me. Where's your pair of footprints? And Donald Trump said to the man, those are my footprints. I was carrying you the whole time.
That was God, not Donald goddamn Trump, Uncle Ruckus.
You just said his middle name, Donald God Trump, okay? Donald J. Trump. The J stand for Jesus.
When the last time you talked to Trump, man? I know you work for him.
I talk to him every day. I'll give him a call sometime. We'll be laughing about something that we see on color, like a colored news show. We're like, oh, another black man found guilty of doing whatever black folks do, and we'll laugh about that. Oh, Lord, I talk to him all the time. I got a pillow in my bedroom with his face embroidered on it, on the pillow next to me. And every night before I go to sleep, I say good night to that pillow. I say a prayer for America and how great he has made it again. Charlamagne, don't you feel happy that...
Yeah, I'm gonna exit out, blood. You know what I'm saying? Shout out this guy though, blood, young, dedicated and proper, blood. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he animated this and brought a visual presence to it was very cool. I can't even lie to you, blood. These men just chatting right now, blood. I'll catch you on the next one, though. It's your boy Njies, and I'm out of here, man.
When I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Someday